75 gamers, yeah, I'm chill with it. Yeah, we Sherlocking out here. Anyway, today we're continuing with some more Koa 8 watching. Today we're going to be watching 2 sets today, that of course from the Southeast Asia region. We've already started this region. We are now going to be watching sets 3 and 4 from day 1 today. Now, Southeast Asia has been off to a pretty interesting start. We've seen some really weird stuff, but also some really interesting fights. Yeah, we did have a round 1 night watch, which was a little weird, but we did also have like a set that went to round 4 last time, and that was really exciting. So I'm excited to see what we got for today. Here we go. It is time for the very first match, round 1 first half, between Team Sky and Team DM. Both teams I feel like are vaguely familiar. I could be wrong, but I feel like these two were in this qualifier last year. I could totally just be wrong. But we have some very, very perfect bans from the Hunter side. Mech, Officer, Cord, and Psych. I believe Mech and Officer to be the 2 best bans in round 1, 100% of the time. Mech, Officer should always be the case. But Serbs are going to be rocking Puppet, Seer, Painter, and Grave. So we got a tank with Puppet, Seer, who's just very, I guess, tanky as well with the Owl, but can also provide support with the teammates. Painter, Stall, Chair, Moment, and Grave is one of the best rescuers in round 1. Yeah, so the follow-up from Mercenary is real. Officer and Grave are really like the best rescuers in round 1 and round 2 right now. That's not to say Mercenary is bad by any means, but it's just for round 1. And honestly, actually probably just round 1, I would say. Officer and Grave are much better because Hullabaloo and Goatman are just terrifying, and Merc can't really get the job done versus a Hulla and a Goatman. Not really, because Merc is extremely chaseable for Goatman because his elbow pads literally do nothing. And then for Hullabaloo, Merc might be a bad first chase, but a later chase, yeah, that Merc's dead. You elbow pad, he jumps, or he just puts you in red, and then it gets canceled, so it can be really tough. We are going to see 2 borrowed times here, surprisingly, from Team Sky. I feel like Painter should have full kite or flywheel tied, but we are going to see Tide borrowed on Grave, flywheel borrowed on Painter, Tide knee-jerk Puppet, and then full kite Seer, while the Hullabaloo's rocking a very standard trump card Insolence and Peepers build. That is the standard build that Hullabaloo runs, is what we've been seeing recently. That are like abnormal or warp or teleport sometimes, but it's usually trump Inso Peepers. So most Hullabaloos are going to be running that going forward. We do have Claustrophobia on this Hullabaloo for some reason. I don't know what they're thinking. Wanted Order and then Rage. Rage is fine because Hullabaloo likes walking through pallets a lot. And we see Hullabaloos get pallet stunned all the time. I don't know why he has Claustrophobia though. Claustrophobia is like a useless persona web trait because unless you're bad with Hullabaloo, there's never gonna be 4 people up in endgame, right? Because the thing is, Claustrophobia only works as a draw trait. It's only good. Also running into his Painter. What is going on with the Grave? And why is he not switching targets? That is weird. He's gonna continue chasing after the Grave. I mean, Grave is buying a lot of time here. Most Hullabaloos would have broken this shovel by now, but this Grave is buying so much time. Probably gonna explode out of the shovel here soon. Let's see. Or he's just going to use it to the very last second. Let's see. No, he doesn't explode out of the shovel. Okay. I thought he would try to explode for some distance, but yeah, now Hullabaloo has presence, which means he's going to be really, really difficult to deal with. Now, if the Painter just didn't get on that Cypher that the Grave was chasing on, their Cyphers would actually be a lot better here. Unfortunately, though, the Cyphers are quite slow because the Painter did have to rotate. I will say, though, this... Oh no, the Grave got put red, so he lost his shovel. That's so tough, dude. That's so tough. Yeah, if Grave gets interrupted during his shoveling animation, it cancels his shovel and he loses it entirely. Which is so sad because the shovel is such a strong ability. It's just like, you know, eat a hit and you can stay in that shovel for so long. I don't know how, it's like 20 or 30 seconds. I'm actually not sure how long the shovel lasts, but it's a long time in that shovel. But Puppet's going to come in here for the first rescue, so unfortunately all their Titans are kind of going to go away here. Probably going to hit the Puppet here real quick. No hit on Puppet, really. Okay, this Hullabaloo is definitely not as strong as some of the other Hullabaloos we've seen. Most of the time when, you know, you're rescuing against a Hullabaloo in tournament, almost every single time, it's a double down. And I'm surprised Moto didn't take the opportunity to rotate and then put a red on the Puppeteer because he couldn't use Lewis. He had Titaner, so he could have at least hit him, but now he can use 2 more Lewises, so that's actually going to hurt Moto in the long run. Because like right now, the Survivors are doing really well against this Hullabaloo. Typically, it's just complete domination, but right now, things are looking really good. He's going to have to somehow stuff this Painter rescue, which I don't think he can do it. He's already used up his clones. Yeah, and then there's the Seer Owl too. Yeah, there's no way he can stuff this rescue. And Painter's probably gonna try to put down a painting here. Let's see. Nope, he's in red. And yep, there's the down on the Painter. Wow. So even with the Seer Owl, and even though this Hullabaloo has shown themselves to be not as strong as some other Hullabaloos that we've seen before, it still doesn't matter because the character is just so dumb. Like this Hullabaloo's positioning of the clones has still not been that great. And they gave him a Seer Owl, and he's still dropping, like people are still dropping like flies. That's the craziest thing, dude. Now, they are still missing the last cipher. Somehow the Hullabaloo has brought this back, and by somehow I mean because he's Hullabaloo. That's just the craziest thing about this character is you don't even have to master this character. You can just be like pretty nice stun from the Puppeteer. You can just be like pretty good with him and still get 4Ks, right? Like unless the survivors are absolutely cracked and you're just good, or if both sides are cracked, it should be 4K Hullabaloo almost every time, unless like the survivors just straight up win a ton of mind games. That's just straight up what's gonna happen. Puppeteer goes down, but yeah, now Moto can just kind of play Dead by Daylight here and just keep switching back and forth. Cut off the rescuer or push for the person. Why are you dropping people? Just TP. What? It's so obvious that they're over there. I mean, meanwhile, Painter's gonna finish up his painting, and they're gonna have Painter run away for some reason. I don't really know what their plan is here, because now the Hullabaloo chases the. Does he spot out the Painter? He does. Ooh, spots out the Painter. That's not good. Okay, looks away from the painting, and looks at it anyway. But like all the distance the Painter could get. Doesn't matter because Hullabaloo can just go and that's all it takes. No clone. Bro's got no clone. And dead. Clone's up now. Nice dodge, but you're put in red, so you can't do anything. Yup. And Seer's forced to go. Yeah, Seer did actually rescue the Puppeteer. I was not paying attention there. He did actually rescue the Puppeteer. But again, Puppet, I think, is Puppet dead on chair? I wasn't actually paying attention. I don't know if he's dead on chair. He's gonna try to cut off the Seer here, actually. Seer's coming in. He should prioritize the Cypher here every time. Push the Cypher. TP Cypher. Dude, he's not gonna make it if he doesn't TP. That Puppet can just force it with Lewis. You have to TP. Oh no, dude. No, what are you doing, bro? There's the Lewis. He can force it. Yup. No BT on the Puppet, so he will be going down here. Actually, he's gonna take a while to go down. They're already on the gate. It's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a draw because he didn't go for the Cypher. You gotta go for the Cypher, dude. No, he can't share in TP in time. He doesn't make it. And even then, he doesn't have detention, so the Seer gets out. They get one out. Oh, bro, what were you thinking? Just TP to the Cypher. Oh, I don't know. The game sense was lacking there a little bit from Moto. I don't think they knew how far that Cypher was. That's tough. You really want to get a 4K in round one. Like, don't get me wrong, the Survivors played very well, but you really need a 4K in round one, otherwise it's going to hurt you later. Now it's time for round one, second half. This time we have Puppet, Anti, Merc, and Prisoner here. Once again, Mech, Officer, Coordinator, Psychologist, the perfect bands again, literally perfect bands. So I'm a little concerned about this team. Puppet is perfect. Anti is fine. It's really difficult for her, but like if you have a good antiquarian, she should be fine against almost any hunter. She has tools to deal with every hunter. It's just she is weaker against certain hunters than others. Hullabaloo and Goatman are pretty tough for her, but she can somewhat deal with them. Hullabaloo's the trickiest though. And then they're going for Mercenary here. I don't think Mercenary is the right pick. Mercenary is very bad versus Hullabaloo. And Prisoner. I don't know why they're going Prisoner. Prisoner, don't get me wrong, is actually pretty good in the meta. But he's good in the meta against Opera and Ivy, not against Hullabaloo and Goatman. Because against a Goatman, Goatman's going to make that Prisoner explode. And Hullabaloo, he might struggle early game just a little bit, but the second this man reaches first presence, it doesn't matter. You know, you shock him, he jumps instantly. So, I don't know what the plan with the Prisoner is. I don't know what the plan with the Mercenary is, but they surely know, they surely have some sort of strategy going on here. Now let's see, we're going to be seeing, wow, what? Tied Merc with Borrowed, Tied Anti with Borrowed, Flywheel Borrowed Puppet, and then Full Kite Priz, Standard Build Hullabaloo. What are they thinking? This Hullabaloo also has fast pickup, which is kind of interesting. Fast pickup, wanted order, panic, exhibitionist, and control freak. So that's a pretty good persona web. I guess the fast pickup is just for antiquarian, which kind of makes sense. But he is going to be chasing out the antiquarian here, who has Tide. So yeah, the biggest thing, I don't know what DM here is thinking, because they have to get one out here, right? They have to get one out, but they have 3 borrowed times against Hullabaloo. That's very confident. Oh my gosh, the patience, dude, the patience from this Hullabaloo. He is very patient. Oh my gosh, he's just standing right outside her range, and she's dead. Oh, that's tough, dude. That is tough. Yeah, like I said, for Antiquarian, she can deal with Hullabaloo, but it's very hard. It is very, very hard. It takes a very, very good Antiquarian to do that, and that's a very quick down. Yeah, I mean, she was a Tide Anti, too. She had no kiting abilities, which is why Borrowed Time Tide is not the way. You gotta go Flywheel Tide or Broken Windows Tide, something. You have to have some form of kite against Hullabaloo, because this man's just absolutely terrifying. He's a beast. He can't do anything. And they're not even going to rescue him. He's just going to drop 2 peepers on the Cypher and let Puppeteer decode it for free, and then probably try to cut off the Mercenary here. Does have wanted order on the Mercenary, so he can see when the Merc comes in, but he's cutting off both potential rescuers. They're going to have to sell. But, like, this is not good, dude. This is not good. That wanted order is helping him out so much, because he knows exactly where the Mercenary is at every second. He did actually miss the clone there. Let's see. There's a clone hit. Well, Merc will have to use a second pad here. Oh, but he put him red. He can't pad. Ooh, big E. And risk the TS. No TS. Beautiful. Okay. And he's not going to double down the Mercenary, even though he had the clear resources to do so, which is kind of interesting. We got 1 quick smack from the Anti. Okay, so she's not going down without a fight. Maybe another one here. Okay, let's go. Not bad, not bad. Maybe one more. Oh, one more. Ooh, flip? Okay. Okay, I mean, that rebound for a full pres Hullabaloo wasn't actually that bad. For him being full presence, that wasn't a bad rebound. But if only she could have kited like that at the start, that would have been a little bit better. So the ciphers are looking pretty bad here. They actually have started every cipher. They have 1 at 2, 10, and 16, and 4. That's really funny, actually. They have started every cipher at least just a little bit. Mercenary is likely going to explode here, though. He has not really... Wait, oh my gosh, he tried to use a pad, but red! Oh, he tried to use a pad, but the Hullabaloo put him red, and then he couldn't do anything. Okay, Hullabaloo has no jumps or clone yet, so he has to wait a little bit, but rotation here equals dead. Yep, there we go. And if he really wanted to, he could slug out the Mercenary, but he's probably just gonna put him black so he can't run as far, and then chair him down right over here. So even though they have this prisoner to help them with the ciphers, it's still not going to be enough. The Puppeteer is actually right here, dude. He can force the Puppeteer to rescue so early, because he knows the prisoner is going to come in. Okay, yeah, he checks the cipher. He knows. Now he sees the Puppeteer, and he's going to force the Puppeteer to come in as early as possible. Puppeteer has to be very careful. There's the Lewis. Good timed Lewis, but he's just going to keep smacking away at the Puppeteer. No red. Okay, there's red. Watch for the Terror Shock. Okay, no Terror Shock. Well played from the Puppet. And flywheels. Lewis forces out the Lewis. That's all he wanted. And he can just right on up there because Hullabaloo is very fair and balanced. Mercenary is going to be cooked here. Puppeteer has no more Lewises, so the second he goes up against Hullabaloo, he will just explode. And the Merc is just going to like die off over here. Oh, this character. So looking at the ciphers, Prisoner has actually caught up on these ciphers so much. He's going to connect the last 2 here. And going to go finish from the final cipher, which I think is mid here. I don't know if the thing is, Hullabaloo can still abnormal too. And right on cue, there's the abnormal. Drops that thing. What was that? I don't know what that was. But he dropped that thing all the way down to 27. That is basically the game right there. Prisoner goes for a shock, but that literally does nothing. There's the red. And he explodes the Prisoner, and then Mercenary is just going to be like, all right, I'll just try to make it a long chair. That's the smart thing to do. You know, if you're a Mercenary especially, you just delay the damage. He's just going to wait to eat the red and then die out over here. He wants to make it as long a chair as possible, you know, as long as a chair as possible. That's the only way he can buy time for decoding. Because let's see, how much cipher progress will get done just because he needs the chair? About like 10% for free? Yeah, around like 13, 14% for free just because he had to chair. That's not bad. That's not bad. However, prisoner is right here. They do have 2 ciphers essentially primed, but they're not connected. And that's not the last one either, unfortunately. Okay. And let's see. No more Lewis. Cooked. And wait a minute. Oh my gosh, if prisoner can connect the ciphers. If he can connect the ciphers and get to the last cipher, there's actually a chance. Hullabaloo has no ability to stay side. Oh my gosh, he's flywheeling to get to the if you see the bottom, he's literally flywheeling to get to the cipher faster. I think he makes it. I think he makes it because of prisoner. I think he can. He can pop one. He pops one and then he pops the other. One. Ooh. He makes it. He makes it. And Puppeteer used up self, so he's at full. Oh, this Hullabaloo messed up. This Hullabaloo messed up so badly. Because now there's a chance. No, Pris has no self. He knows that, though. It's going to be a race to the gate. He can't make that. He can't make that. Hullabaloo doesn't make that. Hullabaloo is a very mobile character, but he doesn't make that. He actually threw. He actually threw by letting prisoner get to the ciphers. Oh my gosh. And the thing is, it's a full puppet Lewis. Yeah, he can make it out free. No detention either. It's actually a tie for round 1. Wow. That's impressive. I mean, again, I do think the Hunters just messed up there a little bit with their slugging and whatnot. And the prisoner actually coming in clutch there. If it wasn't for prisoner, no other survivor, by the way, no other survivor could have done that. Only prisoner. Only prisoner in that situation could have popped. And he just kind of let that happen. I don't know why he didn't just chair Puppet. Or at least use Puppet as like a weapon. Or, I don't know, there are many other options he could have done there. But letting the prisoner go and decode both ciphers when you know there's a prisoner out there, that's too risky, dude. Okay, moving on to round 2, first half. It's kind of funny that the entire team that was banned last time is now almost the entire team here. Cordy, Officer, Psych were all banned. But Mech is still banned, and this time they're choosing Finn instead. Now, interestingly enough, they're banning out Ivy here. I really don't know why teams are banning Ivy in round 2. I can only imagine it's because their opponent has a very strong Ivy, and like they think their Goatmans aren't as experienced. But Goatman, in my opinion, is still an objectively stronger hunter than Ivy, so we're gonna get the Goat, bro. The Goat is coming out. Haitian's Goat. Let's see what it can cook up here. Now, the biggest issue here is that this team is actually pretty good for Goatman. Don't get me wrong, it's a good team for Goatman. Except for the Finn. The Finn is very, very weak to Goatman. Cord can deal with Goatman. Officer is the best rescuer versus Goatman. Psychologist can deal with Goatman. But Finn explodes. He's very bad versus Goatman. And we do see that Haitian, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, we do see that they're bringing Blink on Goatman. I am a very firm believer that Blink is useless on Goatman. Maybe not useless, but it is nothing but an insurance pick. I think Goatman is way, way, way better with Peepers, or even Excitement for the coordinator. I think he would actually get more excitement, or more value out of choosing Excitement and then using Excitement for the coordinator. I really don't think Blink Goatman is necessary. His chase is so strong, and double cage is so strong that he just doesn't need it. He really doesn't. But again, that's just me. That's just my thoughts. We do see Flywheel Finn, Tide Knee-Jerk Cordy, Borrow Time Tide on the Officer, and then a full Kite on the Psychologist. Standard Goatman build as well. Yeah, I don't agree with the trait. I do not think Goatman needs Blink, especially on a map like Chinatown. I don't see it, dude. I really don't. And it looks like he's gonna be chasing the No. Is he looking for the coordinator? See, now, if you're gonna chase the coordinator, Excitement would have been way better here. Way better. Nope, he finds the Finn. Okay, so this is a really good chase target, like I said. Finn, in my opinion, is one of the best kiters in the game. Potentially, arguably, the best. I do still think it's Acrobat, in my opinion. I think he's the second best Finn, that is. Finn has no bad matchups. He just doesn't. Finn actually breaks that cage in time. That was a really mediocre cage from the Goatman, actually. That was a really bad cage. Let's see a ball here. Okay, that literally does nothing for the Finn. Whoa, that was risky. Okay, you know something's wrong when your Goatman has to blink for first hit. Oh, he's stuck on the ball. Yeah, this Goatman is... Okay, wait, there's the double cage. Okay, there we go. There we go. Looking a little better here. Flywheel's just for straight distance. He should not be able to... Okay. Yeah, he doesn't make it. He doesn't make it. Okay. I mean, in my opinion, it is a problem if you have to blink for first hit as a Goatman. That just shows that your Goatman is not, you know, as good as it should be. But the Finn did pretty good. But yeah, the one weakness that Finn has is Goatman, though. I will say. Finn can work every hunter. He has no bad matchup except for Goatman. That is his one bad matchup, as opposed to Acrobat, who really doesn't have a bad matchup. He's not bad against Goatman. He's not bad against Hullabaloo. Those hunters are just so strong that he just gets simply outpaced. So it doesn't really have anything to do with the fact that he's bad against them at all. But and Acrobat can still kite a Goatman pretty decently. And again, with first pres Hullabaloo, he can still kite. But literally nobody in the game can kite full presence Hullabaloo. Nobody. Only one who can is like Puppet, and that's the only way he can is by spamming puppets. So it's not even kiting. It's just like spamming your ability and then just like sitting there because Puppeteer's just broke, dude. Now let's see. That's 3 ciphers are done. Officer can come in for next rescue. Yeah, they're doing pretty good against this Goatman, actually. He does have full energy. He probably should have tried to hit the coordinator and injure her there instead, because he would have been able to kill the Finn. I don't know why he didn't try to injure the coordinator there. He really should have. Let's see the cage. Officer's going to get a rescue without the pocket watch, too. He should chase the officer here. Nope, he's still going to chase the Finn. Okay. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. And all Finn has to do is die out over here in this corner. So... yeah, I mean, this blink is up in 30 seconds, so he will be able to swap the TP soon. But this is going to be a very long chair. This is going to buy like 30% for free on the ciphers. They aren't quite accelerated just yet. They will be in about 15 seconds. But I don't see how the Goatman 4K is. This is looking a lot like a draw here. No, I guess they're 2 ciphers behind, essentially. So maybe not a draw, but they can probably get one out from this. It just really depends on next kite here. They still have a coordinator gun and 2 officer watches, though, so I do think they're going to be in a pretty good position here overall. I don't know why he didn't use a second cage there. That was literally the freest second cage I've ever seen. Officer popping his watch really early, because now he can just switch targets. Yeah, I think he should have waited for the cage to be summoned there. I'm not really sure why he popped it that early. Okay. Good pallet mind game. Good pallet mind game. But chasing the psychologist, I don't know. We are going to see... oh, beautiful flywheel from the psych. And let's see. That doesn't connect. And now he's going to try to surprise the officer, which he does actually surprise the officer successfully. Ciphers are catching up, though. He might have to use an abnormal here soon. Let's see. Pocket watch, pocket watch. Oh, another pocket. He's doing it too early. I mean, I get why you have to do it then and there, but I do still think he's doing it a little early. Let's see. Cage, they finished that cipher in time. No shot from the coordinator. Ooh. What? 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 Goatman? Hello? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. If Goatman can chair on this cipher, though, he really wants to chair... nah. Now Psych has a chance to get away. He really wants to chair on this cipher. He needs to kill Psychologist here as quickly as possible and chair her on top of this cipher. He needs to double cage right here. Double cage. Yup. Double cage. And Psych has to win the pallet mind game. Let's see. Oh, she can't win it, though. She can't win it. Yeah, that other cipher's already moving fast. Officer picked up a syringe to heal himself. And Goatman's going to chair out over here. Okay, this is a very decent endgame chair, because there really isn't much back here to work with, and the Goatman can cut off people pretty early, so... the issue is he has no idea where the officer is coming from. Officer's taking a very, very safe route by going through the back streets here. Oh, wait. Unless he spots him out here. If he spots out Officer, this could be dangerous. Oh. He didn't see him. He didn't see the officer. Look at that hiding spot, bro. Look at that hiding spot. Whew. I'm telling you, bro. Oh. The classic Goatman stupid cage setup here. Wait, he kills the officer in time. He actually does. Oh my gosh. I don't think... wait, the pop should be able to happen here, I think. No, by 1% because Goatman is so cheesy. Oh no, well now he has to find the coordinator. Thing is, coordinator could kite for dungeon, but this is an officer chair. The officer chair time is actually gonna work against them in this situation. Normally, officer chair time is so good, but in this situation, it's awful for them. Let's see. He's gonna check over here. He has no idea where the coordinator is though. He's quite behind. He might TP back to officer sometime soon though. Let's see. Will he use up his TP to go to officer here? He's trying to check around. Not getting tinnitus. I think she's gonna rescue the officer actually, but it's gonna be after half. And he's gonna be checking. He's checking in the wrong area. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He is so lost. He is completely lost. Now let's see this cage. The thing is, like, they are in a position to pop the cipher, but nobody's on it. What? Oh, never mind. Okay, I doubted. That was nice. That was actually a good cage. I was like, what? And then I was like, oh. Oh. The flare, bro, the flare. It shot forward and then he backsteps away from it, but it still comes around because the auto aim. Oh, that is funny. That is so funny. He needs to get this corner down like right here though, otherwise it's cooked. And they'll be able to pop. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because she doesn't have borrowed. Yeah, so officer might just like force the pop here though. Let's see. He should just pop. Yep, just straight up pops. There we go. And corner should be cooked. Yep, down they go. And he does have detention though. And is he running? I think he saw the officer. See, another issue here is the same issue from earlier. Coordinator also has a long chair time. So officer is gonna need to kite out for dungeon. Doesn't know where he is, thinks he's gonna go this way. Okay, now the game sense is coming together. He's gonna TP to this, oh, did he see him? Did he see him? Oh no, he's actually, dude, Haitian is so lost. He doesn't know where the officer is. He's so scared he's gonna be on the other gate. Oh, he's scared. Officer's in a good location. That bottom area over in this area, this corner. Oh, but now he knows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's a tinnitus. He got tinnitus. He didn't know. He didn't know he got tinnitus, but he didn't see. Oh, dude, you had tinnitus. You had it. Oh, I know Haitian's gonna watch this match and be upset now. The officer makes it to dungeon. He has crows. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. I think Goatman beats him. The crows, dude, the crows. The crows gave him away. Oh, the crows. Oh, if it wasn't for the crows and the coordinator, dude, that's tough. Oh, that is tough, dude. I was about to say, I don't know what's going on with Chocho, by the way. I was about to say, if that Goatman saw that match and the officer was able to make the dungeon, I know he was going to be so mad, dude. Seeing tinnitus for one little itty-bitty second. Ah, the crows saved him there. They definitely saved him there. Moving on to round 2, second half. This time, Goatman is banned, so we're not going to see any more Goatmans. It's likely going to be Opera or Ivy here. We got Anti-Priestess, Cordy, Finn banned, Embalmer, Acro, Prisoner, and Mercenary. Are going to be the picks from the survivors, while the Hunter is going to be choosing, let's see, Opera or Ivy. I'm really hoping it's going to be Opera here. I really don't want to see an Ivy. Ivy would be better here, actually, though, if you ask me. Against this comp, I do think... What? Wax? I mean, Wax is good on Chinatown, but Wax? Come on, bro. I want to see an opera singer, bro. I want to see a Wax, bro. What's going on with this pick, bro? I do see the potential, because like Wax can get some pretty quick downs on this team, like Prisoner and Embalmer, but he is going to get rotated by Prisoner pretty hard, I imagine. Embalmer's very far away. You obviously don't chase Acrobat because he's broken, and I don't think Wax can chase a Mercenary. What the heck? What? What is this Wax artist thinking? No detention? That's pretty risky. I mean, then again, your team did just get 4K'd, so he does need to try to get a 4K here, so he's playing a little bit risky. But, you're banking it on Wax? I don't know, dude. I mean, it depends on how good Moto's Wax is. For now, though, we have a Flywheel Priz, Tide Mercenary, Knee-Jerk Aggro, and then Knee-Jerk Embalmer with a Trump Inso Warp Wax. So only everybody has BT, though. Everybody does have BT. I just think it's going to be a little tough for this Wax. I mean, you guys know I got beef with Wax, but, like, even then, I do think it's going to be a little tough. Let's see the build. We got Control Freak, Fast Attack, Wanted Order, Berserker, and Rage. Bro's got Rage for what? Pallet stuns? Like, you already have one of the shortest pallet stunning animations in the game. I'm pretty sure Waxstars has the 3rd fastest pallet recovery animation, only behind Gamekeeper and I don't know why he dropped. That was kind of weird. Only behind Gamekeeper and I think Blackguard Wuchong. I'm pretty sure those two are the only two with longer pallet stun recovery animations than him. I just know that Gamekeeper's just dummy fast. You stun a Gamekeeper and it basically does nothing. It feels like you haven't stunned him at all. It's so short, dude. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know why he dropped down for the Mercenary there and he didn't just try to break the pallet. He could have definitely got a hit on the Mercenary. Forces the Prisoner down. Prisoner's going to do a really great job here of breaking line of sight. And yeah, I mean, he's just been rotated. And nice stun. Look at that. That's a beautiful stun. Oh, he dropped down too early. He dropped down way too early. Because Wax still had a lot of distance on the Wax. Now he lost all that distance. And misses the Flywheel too. And then, okay, on the bright side though, he does get stunned from the connection. And it did not cancel his attack recovery. Some hunters will use that to cancel their own attack recovery. There's the warp. This should be the down here. Ooh. Okay, I mean, he is inside of his stun thing. So he does get his stun recharged off of chair, which is nice. But yeah, that's... That could have been a longer kite. I think Nedu just got really, really greedy there by dropping down. Because even if he took a lot of Wax, it didn't matter because he had the distance. And he could have forced out Warp for first. But then again, Wax also could have put him at like 90 something and then warped onto him, hit him, and then immediately hit him afterwards because... dude, that's honestly one of the most annoying tricks in the game, honestly, is when a Wax artist puts you at like 80, 90 Wax, and then you try to get away, but his fast attack recovery just says no, and then he instantly hits you again. Oh, dude, it's one of the most annoying things. So, right now, they know he has instance. They have no idea that he has Trump card, though. He's going to Wax the middle Cypher to slow down the Cypher Rush. But the Cyphers are actually looking pretty good because of the rotation. And respects the pallet here. He has Hot Wax, and now he can just walk through Prisoner literally game-ended himself, bro. And he can go for the Acrobat now. Oh, I think he could have forced out a bomb from Acrobat. He definitely could have forced out a bomb from Acrobat. That's for sure. Does Embalmer have Prisoner's image? It wouldn't matter. He already got chaired. Are they going to rescue the Prisoner here? That's the question. They honestly should not. They should not rescue. Because again, Sky doesn't need... They have no urgency, right? Their Hunter got a 4K, so they have no urgency to rescue. As long as they get a single person out, they win this round. So they don't have to play for any like crazy results. They don't have to rescue. Which means Moto does have to get aggressive here, which is what he's doing. Warp will be up soon, but now you're chasing the Acrobat, which is honestly probably the last person you should be chasing, if you ask me. You should either be chasing the Mercenary or the Embalmer. Preferably that Embalmer, because that Embalmer is going to be very annoying for late game. Let's see. Can we see Hype Wax, Hype Wax, Hype Wax? Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know why he did that. Cyphers are going to climb. He's going to TP to the Embalmer now. All right. I mean, if he can actually kill Embalmer with full presence here, actually. Oh. Dude, just walk through the pallet. Not a care in the world. Not a care in the gosh darn world. But that's me, bro. I'm with you there, Yuki. Oh my gosh, the Wax artist with no Wax. What's going on right now? No Hot Wax? No Hot Wax. Okay. Oh, the coffin is right there, though. He's gonna disconnect this real quick. Yup. He already did swap to TP. So the thing is, now they know he has no he has no detention, so they can play around that. That's the thing. He is gonna try to push out over here. I think he can Wax Bomb the Cypher in time, which is really awesome and cool. Let's see. He's gonna Wax Bomb it when it's at like 98. Very cool. Very cool. Embalmer does use his coffin. But both Cyphers are essentially primed now. He has to try to kill the Acrobat here with... Oh, he can just pop the Cypher. Pop the Cypher, pop the Cypher. What? Just pop the... Wait, what? No hot wax? What? Oh. They didn't pop it yet. Oh, they're gonna wait for Merc to go down. Ah, okay, I see. Why is he not using his broken hype wax? Dude, the mercenary was dead if he just used hot wax. What? Why didn't he just... He had the down with hot wax. He could have just hot wax the mercenary, switch targets. Huh? And now Merc's chasing... It's a draw. Okay. Dude, there were like 18 different instances when this guy could have used hot wax and didn't. I don't know what he's thinking. I really don't. Like, literally just use hot wax and that's it. Okay. Well, it's a draw. It is a draw. Actually, wait, the dungeon's right there. It could be a 3, unless he wants to actually finally use his hype wax. Does he not know how to do the trick? How? Okay, you're telling me these A badge random wax stars on NAEU know how to perfectly do a hot wax trick every single time, but literal Koa players can't? Like, just use. You have it. He had like 5 different times he could have downed him with hot wax. Didn't do it. I'm so confused. That is so weird. It sounds like Chocho said the wax stars thought he had detention, but like, yeah, I don't know. That was just weird. Well, we're moving on to round 3 now. Team Sky does have a huge lead because it was 4K into 3 escape. They have a ton of points over Team DM right now. Banning out Goatman, Opera, and then Hullabaloo and Wax are banned as well. Oh, Wheel? They're not going Ivy? I mean, this actually, you know, I can see it. This is actually an Ivy counter comp. Officer, Aeroplanist, Psych, Norton, that's a very, very, very good comp for Ivy. Betting out Priestess, Finn, Auntie, Cordy, those are just very, very good survivors. So yeah, Wheel, huh? I mean, if you need a comeback, now's the time. But this is so risky. It is on Never Sleeping, though. So this is one of Wheel's best maps, probably his... Is it his best map? I feel like Wheel's played more on this map than even Chinatown. I would actually probably say this is Wheel's best map. And then second best map is probably Chinatown. I could be wrong. Maybe he's better on Chinatown. I don't know. So it looks like the Wheel is not bringing Trump Card. I personally think he should bring Trump Card here every time. Because there's only one window that you're going to want to confine space on this map, and that's the Ever Sleeping window. But when you want like a 4K, you don't bring this. You need Trump Card. Trump Card is one of the most necessary abilities of all time if you need a 4K. You absolutely need Trump Card. Psych is going to be bringing Flywheel borrowed. Norton is full kite. We have a Flywheel tied officer. Wow, are they hard calling out this Wheel? Flywheel tied officer? That's kind of crazy. And then tied borrowed on the Aeroplanist, huh? I mean, Flywheel is very good for Ivy too, but I can't help but wonder if Team Sky predicted that the Wheel might come out. I don't know. It could also just be good coverage. Kind of hard to say. Let's see, we got Rage, Berserker, Wanted Order, Stun Reduction with Desperate Fight, and then a little bit of Fast Attack Recovery along with the Confined and Insolence build here. So this is the most aggressive build. Force out the watch here. Yeah, this is an extremely aggressive build. The second you miss that, switch targets. Immediately switch targets now. Don't go after the officer, switch targets. You forced out the watch, you did your job. Now you can go for the Prospector here, who's gonna kite you around the windows. Not a very good chase area, at all. But it looks like everybody's gonna be decoding areas where they have windows to work with outside of Officer. Yeah, he's really struggling to get this first spike onto the Prospector. Prospector can no longer take the pallet here. So he's gonna toss out this. He does get stuck. He can cancel his own attack recovery. Oh no! Oh, that's huge. He's thinking about waiting for, no, okay, I thought he was about waiting for Blink. All right. Well, now he has extended spike, so he can just down with the Insolence extended spikes combo, but Processor does have Flywheel. And that's the thing, he's gonna have to try to Flywheel this here. Let's see, boop-a-da-boop, and snippity snap, beautiful Flywheel, and there's the Blink. So that Flywheel actually forced out the Blink, and they did get trade out. Ciphers are not looking too good, I will say, but again, Sky has such a huge lead that they're fine as long as they get like 1 or 2 out. Preferably 2, preferably a draw, at least to keep things even. They really don't want to lose here, but you know, even if they were to lose here, they would still be in a pretty good spot because they're just so many points ahead. Now let's see. Officer does have wanted order. So who's gonna get the rescue? That's my question. He went out of wheel form for the aeroplanist? Okay, aeroplane's gonna get the rescue then, it looks like first. Doesn't hit the trap. He's trying to bait out the hover, it looks like. He really wants to bait out the hover. But he's not gonna fall for it. Let's see. Hovers for literally no reason, honestly. I have no idea why he hovered there. That was kind of a waste if you ask me. But sure. He also used up a jetpack for that too. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know why the airplanes did that. I really don't. Now, Processor did go upstairs to cancel the full presence, so he can't even snap down. He's just gonna go back into wheel form here. Boop. That's what you sound like, wheel. Dude, I wish I could just perfectly be the Wheel Brothers. It'd be funny. Oh! He didn't get the magnet. He actually killed him with the snap first. That's funny. Alright, Processor does have flywheel in 27 seconds, so by the time he gets off the chair, he will have his flywheel. This time we have a wanted order on the aeroplanist, and Officer can come on in here just fine, just fine. Let's see. Come on in here, buddy. He's stalling out for time. He can't stall for too much time. There's the tram. Watch out for the tram. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Now be careful, because he can put a trap there. Oh, be careful now, be careful now, be careful now. He gets it, he gets it, he gets it, he gets it. Beautiful rescue from the officer. Such a late rescue. And look at that, 3 ciphers are about to pop. Oh no, and the one person who he should be chasing because he has no borrowed time, he's just gonna force. He's gonna, oh, officer doesn't, okay, officer's scared. Yeah, let's see if the officer, oh yeah, that's right, officer has no BT with the flywheel. Dang, okay. Calm down, calm down. He avoids that. And now he's like, what the heck? He blinks the officer because now he knows he has no borrowed. But they should maybe just pop here, actually. They should just pop, if you ask me. Pop here. These two don't have borrowed time, just pop. What? Literally just pop every time? Hello? What? Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just pop way earlier. They should have popped like 10 seconds earlier. Aeroplanist is here for the insta rescue though. Ooh, be careful now, Charles. Don't get hit here, Charles. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay. But the wheel has no detention. So he waits for wheel form and then just instant rescues. Oh, or we're gonna stall it out here. Okay, nope, there we go. That's fine. Yeah, at best he gets a 1K. He doesn't have the resources. He used up his blink already. Snap downs the officer, and that's it. Because he decided to use his blink, even though the cipher was essentially primed. Yeah, it looks like it's over here for Team Modu. Is that it? Actually, that might actually be it. I don't think they can recover from that. That might just be the set. I think it is. Let's see. Is that the set? Poor wheel, bro. He tried. He really did try. Yeah, so Sky just wins. They don't even need a second half for round 3. They just win right there. Sheesh. Wow, well played. Well played from Team Sky, yeah. Poor DM, though. They were really trying, but the Hunter just couldn't keep up with the survivors, man. Moving on here to the next set. Of course, we have 2 sets today. This is day 1, set number 4. The survivors here are going with something kind of crazy here. Far Lady Psychologist, Composer, and Officers. They have 2 decoders here. They're running for a decoding based comp on Moonlit, hopefully trying to just get one out here. Again, this is SOS versus DL. I think SOS is from last year. I don't recognize DL though. I could be wrong. Maybe I could be wrong about all these teams. Mech, Cordy, and then Puppet and Prisoner are being banned. Hullabaloo being picked here. They let Officer through into round 1 though, so I don't know about this. We're gonna be seeing some really weird spawns as well. Yeah, so Far Lady, I don't know. I don't know. She's full kite. She can gimmick the Hullabaloo, but I've never really seen the Hullabaloo versus Far Lady matchup that often. So I don't know if she instantly gets put red by the clone if her invisibility goes away. The thing about Far Lady is she's just very inconsistent. I've said this before. She did get a lot better after her buff, like a long time ago. But she's still a very, very weak character. She simply relies on gimmicks, where if the hunter just kind of guesses right, you just lose. She's basically Officer, but kind of worse. 'Cause the thing is, you can still hear the Faro Lady. So if the hunter's really paying attention and listening for the Faro Lady's breathing, you can still hear the breathing of the Faro Lady. And once again, it just feels very inconsistent to me. In my personal opinion, I do still think she's very weak, which makes sense. I mean, she's not played very often. And also her like rescue debuff is kind of silly. Yeah, it can just be really tough to play around Faro Lady. But we'll see. Maybe the Hullabaloo will get out gimmicked. But it's going to be full kite Faro. Tide needs your composer again, though. Oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Tide needs your composer is meta, bro. Second time Tide needs your composer has come out. No, actually, I think it might be the third time. Tide needs your composer, bro. He's back, baby. Well, maybe I should just clip that, make that the thumbnail. Composer actually gonna use up his tuning fork to get to his cypher faster, and he is gonna chase the Throw Lady here first. We have just simple Tide on Officer, full kite Faro, Tide knee jerk psych, and composer. Sorry, I kind of lost my brain once I saw the Tide knee jerk composer. Okay, well now she's invisible, and one tapping the ball. Okay, one tapping the ball does not get her for invisibility, and yeah, so that invisibility literally did nothing. It literally did nothing. She's actually just dead. Like the second his clone comes back, she's dead. She is cooked. Boop, and clone and dead. So yeah, Faro Lady sucks. That's it. Faro Lady is just bad. Like this character sucks. That's what I'm saying. Against a good hunter, they just don't fall for her tricks. They just don't. They simply don't. Officer's Watch is just way more consistent, cause it just is. It just straight up is. Plus, it also is it's just better, and it's not like infinite. Which, you know, Faro Lady is technically infinite, but she's just too much of a gimmick. Now Composer is gonna come in here first. Composer, the rescuer, by the way, he's gonna use Tuning Fork to get in, and then he can use the last of his Tuning Fork to hopefully escape here. Let's see. Oh, no TS. Composer, be careful. Careful, Composer. Frederick Creeper, please. Okay, nice work. He's gonna try to injure Composer here. Oh my gosh. This Composer is cracked. Oh my gosh. He didn't even injure the Composer. Tide needs your Composer's meta, bro. Tide needs your Composer's meta. What can I say? Tide needs your Composer is OP, bro. OP. Tide needs your Composer. And Faro Lady is... Watch it. Oh, the invisibility? Wait. It's gimmick time, baby. It's gimmick time. Oh. So, did that run out because she vaulted, or did it run out because she got put red? I actually don't know. I've literally never tested it. So this is actually something I don't know about the matchup. And she's doing a corner kite because funny. So honestly, because the Composer didn't get injured there, their ciphers are actually really good. I would actually say their ciphers are actually really good here. All because the Composer didn't get double down. If Composer got double down there, that would have been a way different game. But yeah, right now things are looking really good because the ciphers are moving so fast. This is just the power of having decoders on your team, bro. The ciphers are moving so gosh darn fast. And plus, again, if the Composer went down, they would be in a really bad situation here because the Composer wouldn't have decoded a ton of cipher progress. And, okay, he's going to try to double down. Dude, go for double downs. What are you doing? You're a Hullabaloo. Just go for the double down. I don't understand. Okay, he definitely could have got it on the Officer. Like, I don't understand. He's kind of just letting them get away with it. He definitely could have got the Composer too if he was just a little more patient. But I don't know. Just a little bit strange if you ask me. There's the TP. They were expecting it though. We can get on coaster. Composer! Frederick, no! You got your Tuning Fork put red, but it's okay because it's an active ability, so you still have a little more time. Why did he get on the coaster and get off? Okay, I don't understand. All right. Yeah, this Hullabaloo is definitely definitely struggling a little bit. Dude, this Composer's actually kind of cracked though. I cannot lie. This Composer is cracked, bro. I have never seen a Composer last this long versus a Hullabaloo, or just play this well in general. Again, a lot of it is also the Hullabaloo messing up a lot here. Not getting his bombs properly. Missing a lot of his stuff. We are likely going to see double color. No double color. Okay. Wait. Oh my gosh, this composer's insane. Just pop right here. Oh my gosh. That's it. Tide Ninja Composer's going to the thumbnail. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. This composer is actually insane, dude. He's kiting so long. And he's playing so well. Oh my gosh, he even predicted that. If it wasn't for the Hullabaloo being broken, he like would have predicted it and dude had it. He would have had it. Oh my gosh, dude. Tide Knee-Jerk Composer is meta, baby. Oh, wait. No, Psych makes it out. Hergy open first. That's a draw against Hullabaloo, bro. It's all because he couldn't double down the rescuer. He just didn't let the rescuer double down. You have to double down. And it's so easy to do so. The Hullabaloo just didn't do it. He didn't even injure the composer. If he injured the composer, that would have been a different game. Or just injured anybody, it would have been a different game, but... Dang, dude, that composer actually hard carried. He hard carried. So now it's time for round 1, second half. We have Patient Prisoner. Wait a minute. This is almost that one funny team. If they swapped out Patient for Postman, they would have the Veil team. Is that right? Or am I... no, wait, is Prisoner part of that? I actually don't even remember, bro. No, he can't be. No, he is. Am I dumb? No, that is it. Yeah, it is. That is Team Veil. I'm stupid. All right, so the bands are good, by the way. The bands are very good. Patient, Luca, Painter, and Grave. I don't personally think this is the best comp versus a Hullabaloo. Prisoner, again, like I said, I still have my beef with Prisoner. Not beef, but, you know, my doubts about Prisoner in round 1. Maybe on Moonlit it could work, but I just don't see it. And then Patient is pretty mediocre versus Hullabaloo, I feel like. Yeah, Gajay. I recognize the name Gajay too. Gajay's very strong. Gajay's gonna chase the Prisoner. Yeah, I mean, this team decodes pretty fast, but I don't see them winning or drawing. I don't with these characters. I feel like a lot of these characters you can have one of. Like, you can have the Prisoner, but you need like 3 regular characters, and you can have the Painter, but you need 3 regular characters. And then Patient. I mean, he can work. He is at 4th. But again, I just don't see it. I guess they're playing him like a rescuer, and Hullabaloo's not going to chase him anyway, so... We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I do have my doubts about this team, but we'll have to see. Now we got Tide Borrowed Grave, Tide Knee-Jerk, Painter... Not Painter, Patient, Painter with Borrowed Knee-Jerk, and then Prisoner with Full Kite. Sets up the clone, instantly finds out the Prisoner, gets hit red real quick. Hullabaloo, obviously standard build coming out here as well. Gonna be chasing the Prisoner all the way to the coaster. Now, they haven't started the 3rd cipher, which makes me think that they have activated the coaster, so let's see. We might see the coaster here. No shock is available for the Prisoner. He's gonna have to wait right here. He's just gonna stall out until he gets hit with white and then instantly get on coaster. Yep. You know, Hullabaloo actually could have set up double color there, but he just didn't. He does actually take the coaster with the Prisoner. They're going to go all the way to 3rd. Yep, they're going to go all the way to 3rd here. But Prisoner should actually just be dead. I like how he's being put red while he's on the coaster. That is funny. Okay. And he gets off on the other side of the Hullabaloo. He just waits for him to go first. Shock's right here, and this should be death. Ooh, Flywheel's passed. Ooh, nice. Good positioning. He vaults in, and down he goes. Okay. You know, that was a pretty simple kite, but it was actually pretty solid. Patient, I imagine his cipher is the one at 92. It is. So he can just come in here. He can just, like, you know, go to the back, hook on in, get a good clean rescue, finish up the cipher. But Gajay needs to prioritize, you know, getting this Patient double down here. He's going to buy some time here. He can't take the vault. Do not take that vault. You will die. Oh, okay. He predicted he would vault there. Interesting. And he hits Patient out of his hook, so now Patient can't rescue. Once again, another reason why I don't think Patient is very viable against Hullabaloo, because he can get his hook canceled so easily. Even if he put him red, he didn't even have to injure him there. He just had to put him red, and that's it. And now they have to send in the Gravekeeper. Yeah, this is just not great. If I was the Patient, I would have hooked in immediately, because against Hullabaloo, you kind of just have to, bro. This character is just so stupid. He's going to hit the Grave. He actually might... No, Grave can rescue. Grave can rescue. He will be able to double down the Grave, and now he can go for the Prisoner. Yeah, this should be 4K. This should be 4K. Again, I don't, in my opinion, in just my humble opinion, I don't think Patient is very good versus Hullabaloo. He can work, but it is very, very hard. It kind of, I feel like it more relies on the Hullabaloo missing his clones. Because the thing is, to be able to hook properly, you have to hook early, right? You can't wait for the Hullabaloo to commit. You have to commit first. And typically when you're a survivor and you're committing first, that means the hunter has the advantage. You know, in a situation as simple as like a geisha, right? Let's say you're fighting a geisha, Patient versus geisha. Whoever uses their ability first loses, right? If Patient hooks first, then she catches up with dash, dies. If geisha dashes first, then Patient hooks, then the Patient wins, you know? It is seen as a pretty weak matchup for Patient just because of all the distance he gets can get caught up instantly. But it's just kind of like that, right? Whereas in the Hullabaloo matchup, Patient needs to hook immediately, otherwise he just will never be able to hook in general. So Hullabaloo actually does swap to Abnormal here, which is just the Salt in the Wound. Ciphers are 40, 50, 60, and they do finish up the second one. So yeah, it's absolutely cooked. Grave has no self. Painter has to come in here. And I don't even know if Painter can make the rescue. I'll be completely honest with you. I really don't even think he can make this rescue because he's got 2 jumps. Grave actually might go for it. Okay, it looks like Painter was the distraction. But yeah, it looks like Painter was actually a distraction here. But he can jump all the way back. He's going to take some time to maybe kill the Grave. Nope, not going to kill the Grave. Patient has to hook immediately. Beautiful time hook, I must say. Beautifully timed hook. Just a little bit longer and he would have got cut off there. Or he would have got cooked there. So now Gaje is like, okay, well, Painter dropped to 1 painting. Now I can just make him explode because I have all the resources in the world. That's 1 color, still red. Clone time. Misses the double clone. Okay, he's missing literally every color against this paint. Just use your clone, bruh. Do you know what a clone is? Like, yeah, there you go. Like, just literally use your clone. Oh, boy. Okay, this Painter's actually doing quite well. Oh, that's fast power break for a Hullabaloo. Wow. So he's gonna go all the way over. His clone is back up. He should just double color. He's gonna leave the Painter to his own devices. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know what Gaje's doing here. They're gonna try to heal up the Grave. It looks like they do get the heal onto the Grave. And Patient hooks away. See how he has to hook so early? He has to commit so early. And now, because the Hullabaloo didn't even chase him, that's a wasted hook. That's the thing. You have to commit so early against Hullabaloo, but he can just burn out your items without even trying. He can just, like, walk to you slowly, and you have to burn your items just to respect him. That's the thing. That's another thing about Hullabaloo that's just so annoying, is because you have to respect him, you have to burn your items early, and he doesn't even have to commit. He can just walk towards you, and that's a TS! That is the game, bro. That is the game. If there was any chance that they had, any chance of a 1K, or sorry, a 1 escape here, it's now out the window with that TS. That's too much, dude. That is too much. That's a second abnormal, too. Oh, boy. And he got max value out of that abnormal, too. That's like 90% gone. Their ciphers would be really good if it wasn't for that abnormal. That's abnormal for you. That's just trump card for you. Patient and Painter are both injured. Nobody can rescue the Grave. Hullabaloo can literally just sit here and wait and look at ciphers. He can just play it safe. Play it safe, play it slow. There's no reason to get aggressive here. They have a Cypher 2-story, Cypher 3rd stop, and a Cypher 10. Yeah, no matter what they do, they're cooked. They're absolutely cooked. They're gonna double rescue, it looks like. They do have 2 Cyphers right here. They could try for some weird rubber banding strap, but it's just not gonna work. They don't have the Cyphers. It's just not happening. If their Cyphers are a little further along, maybe. We do see a clone. Okay. Wait, they might just rush the Cypher. If they triple rush I don't know why they're not triple rushing the Cypher. I think they could triple rush it. They have 2 characters BT, and I think they could force it. But they're not gonna. He's just gonna chase the Grave. And for some reason, he's letting the Cypher get done. I don't know why. Go for the Cypher, Gaje. Go for the Cypher, Gaje. Gaje, go for the Cypher. Go for the Cypher, Gaje. Oh my goodness. Why do people not go for the Cypher? Oh, but now you'll go for the Cypher when they just pop. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, he didn't pop. Oh. Wait a minute. That wasn't the last Cypher. I'm stupid. Oh. Oh. You know, for some reason, my brain thought that was the last Cypher. Never mind. Okay, you're fine, bro. You're fine. You're more than fine, actually. The game's over. My stupid brain thought that was the last Cypher. I don't know why I thought that was the last Cypher. Okay, well, anyways, It's still the game. Sorry about that mistake there. That is still the game, though. I mean, it's the no self heals. You just wait for clone, or you just hit right here. Clone or rotation, either one works. And oh, I wonder where the painter is. Oh, there he is. You could just set up clone, bro, even if you didn't know. I wonder where the survivor is. I think I will use my clone. I think I will use double surprise, because that's the official name of the ability. It's called double surprise, because there's 2 of him. Ha ha ha. Okay, well, there's the painting, and that is essentially the game. He does get the free palette vault because of the painting, but all it takes is clone. And I said, and just jump. Bro, you have 3 jumps, just spam them. Okay, well. Rotate. And dead. Yippee! Hullabaloo gaming! Well, good stuff from SOS, I suppose. Well, it's time for round 2 now. Round 2, first half. DL's playing some very interesting survivors here. Barmaid, Priestess, Pharaoh, and Officer. Yeah, I don't know if I really agree with these picks. They're hard reading an Ivy pick here, but if Jane Doe goes Opera, then they're cooked. Because Opera cooks a Barmaid, Opera cooks a Pharaoh lady. Opera is mostly gonna cook a Priestess, but Priestess pretty good in Run Church, and then Officer is obviously a very good rescuer. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't really agree with the DL's team here. Looks like they're gonna what? They're gonna go Witch into a Barmaid Priestess? And even I feel like Pharaoh lady could be okay versus Witch. I don't know about this one. I thought SOS was like doing pretty good. I feel like you just went go Opera. You go Opera and you clap this team. The Barmaid's gonna be so annoying for this Dream Witch. You obviously don't chase the Barmaid, surely not, unless you're really confident. You probably just chase the Priestess at first, I imagine. And yeah, builds are actually looking pretty standard across the board. Detention, Trump Card, Patroller, Witch, so the most standard Witch build of all time. Borrowed knee-jerk on Pharaoh and Barmaid. Flywheel borrowed on the Priestess, and then borrowed Tide on the Officer. So everybody's got borrowed time here. Weirdly, yeah, I don't know. This is kind of weird. This is kind of weird. Witch does come out in round 2 sometimes as a surprise pick, but against a Barmaid, like that's one of Witch's worst matchups is Barmaid. I don't know. I feel like she's gonna end up chasing the Priestess though. Yeah, she's gonna go for the Priestess. Yeah, very standard. Actually, wait, this Dream Witch is bringing Wanted Order. Okay, that's not super standard. We got Hunt, Berserker, Wanted Order, Detention, Trump on this this Dream Witch. We got the Crimson Priestess out here along with the, I believe it's called Envoy. Is that right? Envoy Dream Witch? I think this is Envoy Dream Witch. I could be wrong. Pretty cool skin, honestly. Like to see that this skin is coming out and not just, you know, Tomie. So Priestess quoted herself, so she's gonna have to use a portal to escape the situation. They did break the pallet, so she can't just portal for free. Oh, okay. This is the leech, though, isn't it? What the heck? Oh, okay. Was that Weber's lost speed? I feel like she should have got hit by that. Okay. I mean, they did force the leech it, so that's really good. We do have Patroller available to us, but the ciphers are already getting done real fast. We got the Sumire out here as well, decoding. Oh my gosh, her follower is so far, and that canceled the portal. That's funny. That's funny. Lets the portal explode. Let's see. I mean, Priestess is able to cut out this Patroller since the gosh darn follower can't even get in here in time. And Priestess should be able to kite this out. That was the last bite, I'm pretty sure. Vault's right there. Portals! Wow, she was so scared that she portaled through a pallet. I don't think I've ever seen a Priestess do that before. In a tournament, at least. I've seen them do it in my ranked matches, but not in a tournament. I guess she just wanted to be really, really safe. Doesn't want to feed a Terror Shock to the Switch, you know? Now, we do have a leech back onto the Priestess. If Priestess can make this a second leech hit, that would be perfect. Okay, tries for a wall hit there, a cheeky little wall hit. Yeah, Priestess is doing a really good kite here. Yeah, this is just an absolutely phenomenal kite. Force 2 leech hits as well. Wow, that's really, really good. That is really good. I mean, Dream Witch does get her leech back, but even then, like, at least she's gonna have to use a leech on the Priestess and not on the Rescuer, so. Yeah, this is looking really, really, really good for the survivors. That Priestess kite was absolutely beautiful. We do see a patroller being used here onto the officer. Did get wanted on the officer here. I want to see how officer tries to get this rescue, because patroller rescue against Dream Witch is really, really, really annoying. I think he's just going to try to force it. Let's see. No, he can't make it. He can't make it, right? Because the hit, yeah, he can't do it. I'm actually really happy to see that, because whenever that happens to me, I never know what to do. Because the thing is, you eat the first hit way too early. That's the thing. And another patroller! Oh my gosh! Is this going to be the comeback of all time? All because of patroller on rescue? Barmaid doesn't make that. She waits for a flywheel. Barmaid can't make that. Oh, but the officer! Oh, she got way too greedy for the barmaid. She forgot about the self-heal. I mean, the low-key, I did as well. I think that's what they were doing. They were just like, hey, we have the ciphers. Let's just force the rescue to happen. It is after half, so Priestess will be going down. Officer will be going down too, so it's still not going to be easy. Barmaid is going to mix up a new drink as well while she has the time. But now she's going to chair Priestess, and she's going to chair Officer here. So I think they can still manage a draw from this. They can still manage a draw from this. Look at the ciphers. The Pharaoh lady. She's eating the cipher. She's eating it, dude. Look at how fast that thing is moving. Oh my gosh. That thing is moving so fast. Oh, geez. Farlady decoding, bro. Sheesh. It's going to slow down right around here, though. They should be able to manage a draw from this. Barmaid's going to come in right now. It looks like she's going to take some time to go to the Pharaoh lady. But Farlady should be able to get that cipher done. We'll see. There's a chance we might see Abnormal Witch. I don't think we'll see it, but there's a very small chance we'll see an Abnormal here. Barmaid does manage the rescue. Let's see. Will we see Abnormal Witch? We really don't ever see it, but nah, she's gonna leave a little itty bitty leech there. Really nice speed drink there from the barmaid being used. But this is the leech of the first officer, right? That's why she's chasing the barmaid. Okay, yo, there you go. There's your hitbox. Which does end up using the barmaid does end up using the drink. Will she swap to Blink to get this barmaid down? That's the question. If she can swap to Blink here, it's gonna be Blink right here, I think. Oh, and barmaid was thinking about predicting it, but yeah, it's Dream Witch, dude. That's tough. It's just predicting a Blink like that, especially with the trump card in hand, is really, really, really tough there. Blinks through, and this Dream Witch comeback might actually be happening. I can't believe, even though the priest is 3 cipher kited, that's just the power of the Dream Witch, dude. You interrupt one rescue, and it's just terrifying. Dream Witch's camp is just, oh, and it's basement too. Oh no. Basement Witch, dude. Basement Witch. And she has a Blink to force a drop down too. No watch on Officer. Farlady can force they might just have to play, they might just have to pop and play for 1 or 2 out here. It's way too risky to rescue that. Only issue is, if Officer still had a watch, I think it's doable, but he has no watch. That's the thing. No watch on that Officer. Let's see. Will he go in for the rescue, or will they just pop? I think they're just gonna pop. They should just pop here, I think. No, he's gonna go for it? He's gonna let himself get leeched. Yeah, I think they should just popped. Yep, now they pop. But the thing is, now you're gonna get blinked. She has a blink ready with 1 follower and a blink ready with the barmaid follower. Blink right here. Yep, she makes that. And bonk. I think that's that was the main follower. I don't think that's barmaid's leech. Yeah, barmaid's leech is just down there. Yep. So that's it. That's the game. It's a 4K. All because of patroller rescue on the officer. But my question is, what do you do in that situation? Like, as an officer, what do you do? Because the only person who can rescue there is Merc. Merc's the only person who can force that rescue. Because the officer can't. He can't. He just straight up can't. Because again, I've been playing so much officer. Even got S-Badge for a whole week. Definitely not S-Badge officer, but I just got it because season reset. In terms of my skills, I'm definitely not S-Badge, but like, I don't know what you do in that situation. I don't know if you even can rescue. I feel like the second he gets patrollered, because he got hit too far away. If he's like right up next to the chair, maybe, but you have a 5-second window to do it, and if you touch the chair, you instantly lose your ability to, like, you know, eat the hit or eat the, you know, force the tide turner thing. So yeah, it's kind of tough. Does get the Farlady down here as well. No self-healing offset, they just surrender. Wow, what a beautiful comeback from SOS Jane Doe. That was beautiful. Into a team comp that I would still consider to be pretty rough for Dream Witch, but it all started because of that one stuffed rescue. I say it once, I say it again. The easiest way to win as Hunter is to stuff a rescue. It's the easiest way. Here we go. It's time for round 2, second half. We got Hulla and Ivy Band, so we're likely to see Goatman here. We got Enchantress, Barmaid, Composer again. Looks like Cold Snow really likes playing on that Composer, and we got Grave again as well. So I don't know about the Barmaid or the Composer pick here. Enchantress is decent versus what? Yeah, I don't know, bro. You're literally BQ is literally just worse Goatman. They are so similar. Goatman and BQ why play BQ? You have Goatman. Goatman is literally just better BQ. He is literally power crap BQ. Why are we not playing Goat? What's crazy is this isn't even the first time this has happened before. People are just like choosing objectively worse hunters in round 2 when they have Goatman available. But DL is so far behind here, that's the thing. And Bloody Queen's not even a surprise pick. Like, Barmaid's pretty good for BQ, or for against BQ. Composer is not great, honestly, not great for BQ. Enchantress is also 50-50, because you can stun the BQ, but she can just use Mirror and, you know, hit you from afar. Grave is pretty good against BQ. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. And it looks like all SOS has to do is play for one out there, because the Witch got a 4K and they got a 4K in round 1. So if they get one out, that's it. And yet they're going BQ, the Tie Queen. You know, not Goatman, who can, you know, pretty easily 4K. I shouldn't say easily, but you know, he can 4K this team. It is 4K with Goatman. But with BQ, that's just not happening, bro. It is simply way too difficult. Especially with everybody having full cut except the Grave with Borrowed Tide. And you're just a standard detention, trump card, blink, berserker, wanted order, desperate fight, impulsive BQ here. And that is cheese too, that's cheese! Cheese getting the shovel, and that's one mirror. That is one mirror. So fun fact, I believe the statistics was if BQ misses 2 mirrors, that's already a draw. She does get the swap off here. Grave shovels back up. He should try to just raw cut it out here until the mirror is back. So it's gonna take 4 mirrors to down this Grave, which means it should be a guaranteed 3 Cypher Kite. And let's see. She's gonna wait for the mirror right when he vaults here. He's gonna get the shovel. And there goes the shovel, that's it. That's it, bro. And unless he switches targets, but like, I just don't know. Let's see, drops the pallet. I don't know why he dropped that. That was actually really early, because now you just gave the BQ a free hit. Yep. Oh, impulsive diff, bro, impulsive diff. Okay, can he force out blink or mirror? Why are the ciphers so slow, by the way? These things are moving so slow. And down he goes. Okay, I don't know why these ciphers are so slow. These ciphers should be popping. Like, what? That's weird. Maybe they were over-rotating? I don't know. But their ciphers are really slow. He forced 4 mirrors, dude. That's 60 seconds already, plus more. In between the times it took you to set them up. That should not... Plus the check. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It takes 82 seconds to hit a cipher, but he cut it for, like, over 60 seconds. That's weird. The ciphers are slow. I don't know why. Barmaid cipher popped first? What? Maybe it's because composers got locked or something. I don't know. Maybe they just had like a really bad cipher layout or something. Watch for the... Okay, you're good. I was gonna say, watch for the blink. She's gonna try to body block. Hits the barman and the instant drink. Wow, instant drink. Mirror and Grave should be cooked. Yep. But, I mean, with these ciphers, you just can't 4K. They have no Titaner, so Grave is likely just gonna get farmed off here. They might not even rescue the Grave, actually. They might not. Barmaid's gonna mix up another drink. Unless Barmaid's gonna get a second rescue. She might actually get a second rescue here. I think she will. You know, SOS, Their ciphers are actually really bad here, I will say. Their ciphers are very bad. Gets hit on the composer there. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe it's doable. Maybe it's doable. She is gonna kill the only person with borrowed time as well. Let's see. Wow, that was such a beautiful hitbox manip. That was so good. I actually don't even know how that worked because the barmaid was like definitely in the way, but I guess it worked somehow. Sheesh. Well played from Fanlam. Or Famlam. So yeah, that's actually a really early down. I don't know why their ciphers are so bad. Beautiful flower from the composer. Once again, BQ gets cooked to flywheel. And she can't even blink him because of tuning fork into window vault equals so much speed. Look at this guy. Look at that composer, bro. So much composer, bro. So much composer gaming. Still has blink, but doesn't really have a way to use it. Mirror's on cooldown now. And yeah, she can't really go after the composer anymore. Barmaid gets off the cipher. Barmaid could drink. There's the mirror. Spots out the barmaid. See, barmaid has a choice. I think barmaid drinks here every time, actually. Yep, you drink every time, because the thing is, if she wants to use blink to, you know, make it so you can't finish off the drink, you lose the trait, you know? So yeah, the Bloody Queen's kind of getting cooked here. She is doing a really good job of withering out the team, but barmaid drink isn't going to do anything in endgame, so it's useless, so it's actually just better now. And then Enchantress doesn't have any items for endgame, but Composer has a rechargeable item, so that's always good. Let's see, flywheel from the Enchantress here. Nice flywheel, okay. I think she still gets hit though, let's see. Ooh, I think she does. She does, just barely. I think the main body hit worked there too. That was a really good mirror there. But now she has a stun. I could see the BQ using up Blink to make it so she can't get stunned. Let's see. Nah, she's too scared. This BQ is not gonna use up her, why would she use up her Blink like that, dude? Oh, and Enchantress is gonna play it close. Nice, she canceled the mirror! And wastes her Blink. Oh no. That was beautiful from Anne, canceling the mirror animation with the stun. And the last cipher is right here. Composer tuning fork, let's see. It's not enough though, it's not enough. He had flywheel, he could have flywheeled that. I don't know why he didn't flywheel. That's weird. Well, we go back to the Enchantress. Enchantress heals way too slow, you chair on the cipher. There is actually a chance, because there's no borrowed time on anybody, there is a chance. I cannot believe that we actually have a chance for a Bloody Queen 4K in round 2. I mean, she needs a 4K. She does. Like, that's not even a joke. She absolutely needs the 4K. Composer, no hits. Barmaid's here. If she Terror Shocks, that's the game. Terror Shock? No Terror Shock? Hits the barmaid. Okay, they're all at half. They are all at half. And they don't really have any resources. I mean, I guess barmaid has a elbow pad and a flywheel. Composer has flywheel and tuning fork now, so they actually all have resources of some sort. Mostly just those flywheels. She's gonna go for the barmaid now. Beautiful elbow pad from the barmaid. She has to go back for the cipher though. She's scared. Yeah, she's so scared of that cipher getting done. There's the Enchantress. Oh, wait, she's committing to the barmaid. Why are you committing to the barmaid? The Enchantress can go for the 82% cipher now. Okay, now she goes to the... Nah, dude, it's the BQ's pressure isn't good enough. The characters just has too many limits. You mirror the Composer here, but if he flywheels... Okay. Nah, it's too far. Look at that thing. She could get the Composer down, but even if she does, they pop this cipher right here. Watch it now. Beautiful stun from the Enchantress. Now Composer finishes up his cipher. Enchantress will likely go down. Flywheel. Beautiful flywheel. This Enchantress going crazy right now. The Enchantress pick was actually pretty good here. Nice pallet drop. She knew her distance, and now Composer pops the cipher because he decodes so fast. And they all are up at endgame. Composer will likely go down here though. Yep, nothing he can do. But all they need is one out. They just split gates and that's it. She TPs to this gate. She's kind of just gambling everything here, but Barmaid's already on the other one. Switches back. Doesn't get the switch in time. Doesn't get the switch in time. Composer still has self-heal too. That is it. Barmaid should just leave. Just take your one out, guaranteed. Barmaid's emoting, and then she leaves. Okay, they get their one out. That's it. That's it. Enchanter stuns. Composer should be able to self-heals, and then he's can tuning fork out the gate. Yep, and that's gonna be it. So despite the BQ, despite the Cypher Rush being absolutely mediocre, like actually just bad, it was very bad Cypher Rush. They still get a draw. It's still tie queen BQ at the end of the day. The survivors just played that so well, and SOS just wins. That's it. I actually really like their logo. That's actually a really creative logo. It's an S, and then an O, and then an S, with two S's forming it, but it's mirrored, and it looks like a little alarm, like an SOS. That's a really creative logo. I actually really like that. Congrats to them as well. We'll be seeing them tomorrow in day 2. Congratulations. So yeah, that's all we have for today. We watched 2 whole sets once again, and the sets were pretty good. They were pretty good. 1 2-round set was a little unfortunate, but you know, it happens. And I believe we have 3 more sets of Southeast Asia qualifiers to watch, so we will be back very soon to see those qualifiers. And then we will start the China qualifiers, which I'm going to be really excited for. Again, China qualifiers, for those who don't know, I will be doing videos on the first 4 days of China qualifiers, and then we'll be doing live stream parties from the 5th day of China qualifiers and onward. I believe there's 9 days of China qualifiers. I could be wrong, but I believe there's 9. We'll see. Regardless, that's going to be it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.